Hi, I'm Nehemiah.
And I'm Gonzo.
We are West Texas Tactical. With our segment today, we're going to teach you about what type of weapons, what type of ammo, how to carry, and what type of holsters that you would be using in concealed carry.
Okay, for me, Gonzo, I preferably like weapons with some sort of safety or no safety. Well, not necessarily no safety. I like having a safety, like with my SIG, which I carry almost every day. Its safety is the decocker. It goes into double action. That's what I like. I do have one firearm there right now. I don't have it with me right now with an actual physical safety, safe on, safe off kind of thing. But I like having, in a sense, no safety. But I see my safety as my decocker.
The same with like the CZ right here. You can actually switch out the decocker. From the decocker, you can actually switch it off into a safety. But as Gonzo said, I would actually prefer the decocker because you wouldn't actually have the weapon in a ready fire position. So if your safety slips off or something like that, it wouldn't fire. All you gotta do is just pull it out, and then you can actually pull the trigger and fire it from there. So.
Another thing like that is the revolver. Obviously, if you're familiar with the revolver, it has no safety. The only safety of it is the same is the hammer being cocked back. Once it's cocked back, it's in single action. So a sneeze could just make this thing go off. So its safety is when it's on single action. That's another thing that I like.
Carrying bigger firearms like a 45 1911 right here, the only type of safety that this really has is it has several kind of safeties on it. One, it has the pressure safety on the back that this has to be pressed in order for the trigger to be fired. And then it also has this lever safety up on the top that the weapon actually has to be cocked back as the hammer in order for that safety to turn on. So there's two good things that can happen with this because one safety will help out the other. Another thing with concealed carry, I wouldn't suggest carrying anything with too much flash onto it like this custom Dragon Guard here, because if you're carrying, even though that it's concealed, and just in case that one moment where you pull up your jacket or something like that, and somebody happens to see it, they don't want any type of bad impressions to come off of looking at your weapon and it looking like it is. They don't want to think that it's too flashy. They'll think something is going on. So what I would suggest is something just basic, simple, plain, that won't give off too much of attention if somebody happens to actually see it.
Okay, for me, for my preference with my 9mm, is I like to use this Hornady ammo. So if you can see it right there, that's my preferred choice is the Hornady Critical Defense ammo. I use this for my 9mm and I also have it for my 357 revolver. For my 45, I haven't had a chance to go buy some. Right now, I have the PMC Brown. That's what I'm using for my 45. It's not Hornady, but right now I don't have the money and time just to go get one. So this is what I have for my 45. But hey, a bullet's gonna still do something no matter what it is.
And as for what Gonzo's preference with defense ammo, I too like the Hornady. We got some 38 special ones here. It's the light caliber, I guess the pink for some sort of breast cancer awareness.
Save the boobies.
Yeah, save the tatas. And this one also has the rubber piece in the center. And the one that I actually use for my concealed is the Hornady 9mm Luger 147 grain. And this is just the hollow point. It doesn't have no rubber piece. You can probably get these around close to like $20, and it comes with an entire 20 rounds.
No, that just depends on your area location. Prices might be different. All over depending what store you go to, state, city, whatever. That's just roughly where we find it. That's how much it costs. for us.
And then for my 45, 9, 10, 11, I just have normal federal hollow points.
Fancy, nothing special. Okay, for this segment, we're gonna cover or talk about holsters. Right here for my SIG P220, my 45. This is a Gallico Summer Comfort 2. I think I don't honestly remember. It's the Gallico. I really like this a lot. This is what's considered an inside the waistband holster. Just goes it in a nice leather holster. I do like a lot of leather holsters, and this is what I mainly used all the time. So another type of holster that I have for my 45 is this paddle holster. The plastic paddle holsters, which I got this back when I was still living in Tennessee, and in Tennessee you are able to open carry there. Unfortunately, here in Texas you are not allowed to open carry, so I wouldn't recommend this for people in states or areas you are not allowed to open carry. But if you are, I do highly recommend a paddle holster. They do have paddle holsters with leather, and a paddle holster is an awesome thing, but there are pros and cons with every type of holsters there are. And this is one of my things that I used to use this a lot on the range is a paddle holster.
All right, for my preference on it is I like to carry the inside the pants leather holster, just like Gonzo said here. I got this online, Amazon. I mean, you can pretty much find good holsters online for pretty cheap, but make sure you get a good one because you don't want to carry without a holster, or you don't want to carry with a horrible holster. Before I got this leather one right here, the inside the pants one, I had the Versa Carry one. It drops in at a 45-degree angle when you clip it on there, and it goes inside the pants, and it just kind of goes right over the top, so it literally just holds itself there, so that when you hit carry, it's an easy draw. But the only thing is, it's very difficult to put the weapon back into its holster from when it's inside your pants.
Okay, with this portion, we're going to talk about storage and where to store your weapons, and about the locks. You can have these little gun guard cases or pelican cases if you want to go with the high-end stuff. You can just put your guns in here. It has these little locks with a little key, and you can actually double lock it if you want to, or you can even get some weapons. I know with most SIGs, it comes with an actual hard case, and they have little holes where you can actually lock it. That's one way too. Here at home, I have a 24 gun case, and that's where I put all safe. Yes, safe. I have a 24 gun safe, and that's where I carry or put all my weapons and store them. It's inside my safe. So obviously, if you have a safe, then you should.
Okay, we got two different types of locks that you can lock up your weapons to ensure that there's no rounds going into the chamber and you don't have any type of misfire from when you store your weapon inside your house. Now we got the actual worm lock that's movable, malleable, so it's a lot easier to go through. But you want to put this one through the barrel of your weapon, handgun, revolver. So when you put it in there, it will lock up and cause it to, be safe and sturdy, so that nobody can actually go in. And it's actually made by pretty good, metal. Then we got the hard lock. The hard lock is pretty simple. You just want to put it through the action and right down through the magazine well, and then you just want to click it in and lock it. So now you can't feed a round or a magazine into the weapon. Now with the two types of locks that we have here, I highly recommend the worm lock right here because it's easier to go through the barrel. It's a lot more malleable and flexible. As for the hard lock that goes through the magazine well, the only problem with this one is that it can only fit through certain weapons like 9mm, because as for this 45, it's too short, so it wouldn't fit onto that. So if you get one of these chain locks, it will go through almost every barrel. This chain lock can go through my 9mm, a 357 revolver, a 45, a 40, and it's just versatile. So I would suggest getting one of these for your locks. Thank you for watching. We are sponsored by Brian from West Texas Firearms here in El Paso, Texas.
Best deals, best guns, and ammo.
Again, my name is Daniel Mai.
And I'm Gonzo. We're from West Texas Tactical. Please like, subscribe. Any comments, any questions, please put it down below. Thank you so much again for watching our video.
What about this one?
That's not concealed carry.
I'm an Indian outlaw, half Cherokee and Choctaw. My baby, she's a Chippewa, she's a one of a kind. All my friends call me Bear Claw. The village chicken is my pawpaw. He gets his orders from my mama. She makes him walk the line.
C.
Okay.
Okay, with this portion, we're gonna.
Okay. Sorry.
Motherfucker!
5, 4, 3, 2.
I'm Daniel Mai.
And I'm Gonzo, and we are West Texas Firearms. God damn it. Did it again. Thank you guys for watching. Subscribe and like. Comments below. West Texas Tactical out. Bitches!
You can do it like that. I don't care. But
Hey, it's way too damn loud.
fucking.
Thank you for watching. Had to breathe.